Hello and welcome back for our third card for April's virtual workshop. I'm focusing on the Whale of a Time suite. Now the stamp set and punch are not retiring, but the bundle price is. So if you want to save 10%, you have till the end of April to do that. And this is the stamp set. And then it has a coordinating punch. Is that not the cutest? I just love this. And I bought this set, but I've ended up giving it to one of my downline who reached one of her goals that she had been aiming for, and I never rebought it. And so I think I'm gonna have to because I just love it. Especially with my girls being into nature and loving being out in the water. Now, one thing that is retiring, which I am sad about, is the designer paper. This paper is so cool. It's got a lot of imagery, background scenes. There's, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And then there's a lot of fine patterns that you can use with other stamps and the whales, which you'll actually be doing when you get a kit. You'll actually be trimming those out. If you have to punch, of course, you can punch it. But yeah, it's just such great product, and I'm sad to see the paper go. And of course, I'm always sad to see a bundle price go too. But I'm happy that it's still going to be around to play with. So let me get my pieces together. You'll notice that this is a fun fold. I can't remember the name of the fun fold. Probably pop-up diamond would be my guess. And this one, actually, there's where you write in the back. You could stamp a message back there too, but I did not do that. There's an assortment of papers in this one as well. So your supplies might be a little different, so you can play with it and create it and make it your own. You will, however, have your thing all set and already scored for you, so you don't have to fight with that. The written tutorial that you'll get emailed to you will have all those dimensions, so that you will be able to recreate it. And having it already scored and play with, that will really help you create your own. So let me get, the first part is the bone folder. So you're going to go ahead and score it just like you would a regular card. And then you want to score all of these fold lines. And I'm going to score this one and this one. And this is a 4 by 12 inch piece of paper. And it doesn't matter which way you score them because you need to actually score them in both directions. So score it that way. That's already been scored that way. Score it this way. You like how I have a nice rhyme or reason to my story? All right, so here we're going to score on these diagonals. And this is where the magic happens, is with the diagonals. So score those in both directions. You want to have them nice and scored so you've got a lot of mobility there. I think I have them scored in both directions. There we go. Yep. So now what we're going to do here is this main triangle. I'm going to go ahead and add the support on those right now. Even though we've had to score that piece is actually going to be not moving. It's not going to be a mobile piece in the end, in our end of our card. So I'm going to go ahead and put maps down. And this is the pretty Peacock Cardstock, which is an in color that is retiring. And like I've said before, I don't know what is still available and what is not. So if there's some colors that you need, or ink refills or markers, you want to make sure you get right on that. Because once they're gone, they are gone. The only thing they're guaranteeing is stamp sets, and that's only through April 23rd. Now, if you order a stamp set and it says it's on back order, don't worry about it. That will be honored because we do make our stamp sets ourselves. So that's how they're able to honor those orders. There, so we've got our matte pieces on. Now for the card to fold, what you need to do is you need to push. This is tricky, my right hand doesn't want to work for long. So you'll lay it flat, flattish, and then these two straight, I guess that's the 4-inch on either end. These two will actually get pinched in and folded under, and these two will come out, and then it'll go flat into a square. So let me do that again. So you've got your diamonds here. You're going to pinch those two in, and then you're going to, this straight edge here is going to tuck under and meet at the back side, like so. And then these two will go flat. Split this a little bit more so it knows that this is how we want it. And then I'm just going to kind of sneak in here and crease these some more. So I'm going to see if you can see that. I'm going to crease that and that fold, because these folds are double thick. So bottom and then the top. And there, now it's when it's closed, it does pop up just a little, but that's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. And then when it's sitting upright, it will, when it's standing upright, it'll be a nice centerpiece for your desk or your table or whatever. Okay, now let's get the rest of the pieces here. Here I am all cattywampus again. Here's our finished project. So with all right, so I kind of looked at this a little bit before. So I've got these two are my side pieces. I've got with the whales and the sea turtles, the jellyfish, and all the fun critters, or I've got this pretty blue speckled water look. I decided that I want to go with the animals on my panels, and then for this, I either have the coral or I've got the sea turtles. And I was debating between the two, but I decided that this was probably a little too busy. And I'm going to go ahead with my with coral on that side. So let me put those down. So you can play around with it and decide which of your pieces you want to use. That's pretty fun with this. And even if you're not interested in the stamp set and this paper is still available, I highly recommend it. Because you see, you can cut out the critters and just use whatever stamps you verses you have on hand, and you're good to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out my whale because I don't have my punch. And I find that turning your paper as you close your scissor blades gives you much smoother edges. And I do like leaving a little bit of a white edge. Doesn't have to be consistent. I find that if you try cutting right on the edge of your image, that your eyes more likely to notice any imperfections. Whereas if you leave the little border, your eyes automatically drawn to the edge of your image, and you don't see the imperfections as much. Okay. I'm stamped. And now, stamps that I chose is one that's retiring, another great one. It's called Here's a Card. And it has some nice fun greetings. And again, it has inside and outside. One of my favorites is I can't begin to count all the times we laughed together, mostly because numbers are hard. This is so funny. But then there's I'm here if you need me. I made you a card because you're worth it, which is the perfect saying for so many people. There's also sympathy. It's all messy, the hair of the house, the heart, life, just support. There's just a lot of great verses. And so I'm sad to see that one go. And I can't wait to really study the new catalog and see what set I'll be able to get to replace it, because that's always fun. All right, so let's start off by unfolding this. I probably should have stamped my verse before I glued that piece down, but oh wow. All right. And I'm just stamping hello there. I thought that was a great, sweet little verse. You can use this card for anything. And then I've already got my turtle and my whale cut out, so I need to see my dimensionals. This one a little bit. I'm going to put 3 on him. I am going to have this tail kind of hanging off a little, just because that's fun. It's just a little more whimsical. I grab some of my new dimensionals for this turtle. It's one for his head and then one for his body. And he's going to hang off the side as well. Just realized I did put my side pieces down. I just love this blue. It's so pretty. It was hard to decide what to use, but I decided in the long run that the animal print looked a little bit better with all the colors. Let's go ahead and put our piece on the back for writing. Secret message back there. Yeah. And then to finish it off, I'm bringing back the Flowers for All Seasons gems, and I'm just going to put some of the clear gems on here. I thought they looked really, really good with it. They kind of look like bubbles. And right now they look white, and that's just from the glue, but I'll bring in my sample again. And as soon as they dry, the glue dries, they're going to be clear, and you're not even going to see that glue. Your gem ends up on its side, like mine just did. There might be some glue on the outside of it. That's okay. So here is my Whale of the Time. I'm going to call it the Diamond Pop-Up card. And see how they look, those gems look white. They are clear now. Isn't that so cool? I love our Tombow liquid. So that is our final card for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed all the projects, and I look forward to stamping with you again soon. Bye.